Where's the sound trip ever taken?
Boss, you ain't live till you got a head full of vampire.
Not anymore.
Family entertainment.
Who gives a shit?
So you're trying to tell me that all these deaths are accidental? Must think we're all idiots here or something.
Michael likes to make the joke that he is the one with two loving parents.
I have two loving parents.
But our parents never made us watch Can of Worms.
Welcome back to Jokey Pants Has Bad Taste. Yes, that's right. It's Jokey Pants Has Bad Taste, and I'm joined by Maverick this time. We're going down more movies that formed who Maverick is, as we were learning.
Yeah. We learned about Little Nicky last week, which was a far. And I have now confirmed with Holly that we did in fact see it in theaters. That's not me making it up, and Granddaddy did take us. So Holly did have some memory of that, so that's fantastic. And this one was a hard watch because, like, I remember this movie fondly, and we'll get into it, but it really is a bad taste movie. Like,
yeah,
in both the literal and physical sense. Like, I think I aged more than Martin Short actually did in the movie watching it. That's how hard I fucking cringed. It was bad.
So, today we're going to be talking about Clifford from 1994.
Not the Big Red Dog either.
Yeah, no, I wish.
The Martin Short Charles Gordon vehicle that also stars a young Boy Meets World's Corey Matthews.
I fucking knew I recognized him.
That's it, exactly. I knew as soon as I said it, you'd fucking figure out who it was. Because you and I was like, that's not. It is. It is him. One of his first roles besides Boy Meets World. So at first I thought it was a young Fred Savage, but it is not.
So did I. See, now I'm learning something here.
We're both on the same fucking page. It's amazing. Such a rough watch.
Yeah, so this was directed by Paul Flaherty, or Flaherty. He's only done this and Homebrew, other than, like, a ton of TV shows that he did. Like, he worked on Mad TV. But movie-wise, it was only this and Homebrew. And Homebrew was with... oh my God, Rick Moranis. There we go.
Yes,
Jesus.
Yes, Rick Moranis.
So yeah, these are the only two things he did. I wish he hadn't have done this one though.
This again, I watched this so many times as a child, thinking this was a good movie.
I don't know what
it is. In fact, not a good movie.
What's wrong with you?
Not a good movie. We watched movies in my childhood. That's just all there is to it. And some movies end up being really, really good, and some movies end up being really, really bad. And this is a movie that ended up being really, really rough to watch. I was telling Jokey before we started that I don't know if anyone else knows this, but this is on Tubi. So if you wanna pause and watch, you can watch it on Tubi at 1.5 speed. So you don't have to
sit through it entirely.
It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad.
So this movie is very strange. Before I get into my facts, because the facts will tell you what happens in this movie. Martin Short plays a 10-year-old child.
Is that how old? Yes, he is 10. He is 10.
And it's very strange the choice that was made. Because in my mind, I'm like, someone had to walk into a studio, pitch this movie, and then they'd be like, So we're going to use that kid from the beginning as, like, Clifford, right? They're like, no. Martin Short's going to not only play his old man self, he's also going to play his 10-year-old self. And somebody had to greenlight that.
We'll get to that, but the first time you see Clifford in the plane, because we'll get into everything, but you get a close-up on him and Sven, or was I'm gonna call it
I had the same note.
Stefan, did you? Yeah, fuck, it's gonna just come out. I sent a clip of it and and I circled it and I sent it to our friend Sven. I was like, his name's Stefan with a PH, and so the dinosaur, Martin Short's hands are clearly wrinkled, and then they close up on his face, and he is caked with makeup and flex to make him look younger. It was so jarring. I was like, this isn't right. This ain't right, guys. You guys are trying way too fucking hard for a parody movie. Holy fuck.
So, first off, let's get the behind-the-scenes things here.
Yep.
You may be asking, how do you make Martin Short, even though he is a short man? How do you make him a 10-year-old? Well, that's because you just have everyone stand on boxes, and then you use oversized props.
I think he's on his knees. Yes! I think he's on his knees on the pilot, when he's with the pilot. I swear to God, he's on his fucking knees.
I noticed him on his knees.
Holy shit!
The dinner party where the uncle, we'll get into it, but there's a thing where the uncle gets arrested. But when he's at the table, I was like, he's clearly on his knees, just standing there while everyone else is walking by.
Yes. Yes. It's so bad. We can't make this shit up.
So you may be saying, who wrote this thing? Well, good fact.
Yeah,
you
Jokey,
wouldn't know.
I do wonder. Please enlighten us.
The writers felt so ashamed. This is a fact of the movie. They felt so ashamed that this movie was put out. They literally removed themselves from the credits.
That's so bad. Holy shit, I didn't know that.
It's about to get even crazier.
Oh no.
This film was filmed in 1991, and Orion Pictures
for 3 years.
Shelved the movie until they went bankrupt in the mid-90s, and it was sent to VHS.
I was gonna say they only put it out because they had to. They just.
This movie would have never seen the light of day.
It should have never seen the light of day. That's what I've learned.
Also, Short was 37 years old when they filmed it. And fun fact, he was 40 years old when they did reshoots.
So, reshoot?
Yeah, they did reshoots.
Fucking, what did they reshoot? The whole fucking parsonage for Wayward Boys?
I don't know what they reshot, but that was a thing of like before it came out. Apparently, they redid some things. So he was he was now 40 years old, being a 10-year-old.
Okay, we will get into this. We'll run through the plot shortly, but like at one point in time, this movie is set in 2050. I just need. Did you see that at the beginning? At the Wayward Boysville home. It's Wayward Boysville home. And the person we meet is Father Cliff as he's reading a Bible. And they have aged up Martin Short to be like 80 years old, right? That's how old he's supposed to be. Do you know how old Martin Short is now?
I say, is he about that age now? I mean,
he's 75 and looks nothing like that. He's 75 years old, not a speck of gray hair on him, and they gave this man a vagina neck. Like, holy shit, it was rough.
Also, this, I want to say I don't believe it, but the person who said this, I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. So this is the mid-90s that this movie came out.
Sure.
The Oscars happen.
Sure.
And an actor, a little actor, who's up and coming at this time, called Nick Cage, who just won an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas, runs into Short on a plane in 1995. and proceeds to quote and cite this fucking movie to him and go, I thought it was absolutely genius. I loved it. I thought that whole thing with the baguette turning into a baseball analogy, I thought that was absolutely genius short. I think this movie's fantastic. And Martin Short went, I didn't know anybody had fucking seen this movie. So the fact Nick Cage was quoting it blew my mind.
That's a fair fucking assessment. Because no one but you and me at this point in time, and my parents, have seen this fucking movie.
I sat there and I was like, you know, it explains why he does so much terrible schlocky movies now, but like the 90's really, man, like that was the peak of your career, and you're watching fucking Clifford and like, it's my favorite movie. What the fuck?
I think at one point in time, there's supposed to be a lesson in this movie.
There's supposed to be at the very end.
Is there? Because that's not what I fucking got. Because what I got is he wrote, hang on, let me flip through all my pages of notes. Nope, still. No, 287 letters of forgiveness for the fiance to forgive him and make him the ring bearer at their wedding.
Yep.
That's not forgiveness.
Oh,
and here's the thing. Uncle Martin, which is great that Martin Short is Uncle Martin. It made you think. I would never forgive that child. I would.
No.
If
I would've killed
if that was Orion, I would absolutely disavow him.
Oh shit.
And I would have nothing to do with Heather or Anthony after that. Like I would sever all fucking ties, because there isn't a redeeming quality one of this child. And the only reason he didn't get fed to Terry the Scary Rex is because I'm pretty sure Uncle Martin didn't want to have to deal with the fucking liability lawsuit of someone dying on that fucking ride that he designed after he blew up the fucking LA Metro presentation.
Also, as we talk about, we can't believe this movie was made. There was a cameraman who's quoted as saying, I was approached for the job, and I told them literally, that's not really a movie you're making, is it? To which I was told, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Also, Martin Short...
Was it? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, it's just Martin Short and his co-star Charles Grodin here. They ad-libbed almost every single scene, as Grodin encouraged Martin Short to just ad-lib things and go with it, and the director never corrected them.
That makes a lot of sense on why Clifford is kind of a demented fucking child then. Because...
Yeah, they didn't really follow the script at all.
There wasn't... Hey, Jokey, there's not a fucking script. That's why.
Probably not.
It's not that they didn't follow a script.
Not.
They didn't have one to fucking go on.
So...
Shall we go from the top?
Yeah, but you mean with the storybook opener that doesn't even make sense?
Oh my god, it doesn't make sense!
It doesn't even make any sense.
Why? This is a fairy tale!
Yeah, so you get a storybook, and it's from the beginning of time, children have dreamed of exciting, perilous adventures. Although the adventures are exciting for the child, they can be perilous for adults. This is one such story. Fun fact, no, it's fucking not. I don't know what that has anything to do with this.
Also, again, we will get into it. So, it is, again, we've talked about the close-up. It cuts to... well, I guess technically we do the Wayward Boys first, right? It's a gated fucking orphanage, basically, but it's like a gated juvenile delinquent home. It's like a halfway house for fucking wayward boys, and the name of it is it's Wayward Boysville Home.
I saw that at the end.
It's on a fucking plaque.
The fuck is this name?
Also, when we see Father Cliff, who is our titular character, He's outside of the gate, enters a gate code to open. What do you mean the fucking father's not in there with a children? This whole fucking point for the warden not be in the fucking jail.
I'll be honest.
I digress.
I got a little nervous when he walks away with the child here in a minute. I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't really know if I like where this premise is going.
Hey, Jokey, he's a bad boy. Bad boy.
The one thing that did make me giggle is right in the beginning here. It's so stupid, but they do some slapstick. He gets hit with a basketball suitcase, and then it's a fake body drop onto Clifford. And I was like, okay, that's a little funny. Like, that gets me.
Before that, it is the three boys talking to him, and they're picking tomatoes out of the garden. He walks away, and they throw tomatoes at him, and they just all hit the tree. And then the slapstick happens, and it did give me a good.
I say, who's throwing?
Father Clifford!
What are you doing, Roger? Are you running away?
Who, me? No. What would make you think that? I just, I lost my balance while cleaning my outside windows.
Cleaning your windows with a suitcase, were you?
Chuckle.
Fun fact, folks, that's the funniest thing that'll happen this whole movie.
No.
The rest of this movie just has issues.
There's one more funny part coming up, and we're about to get there. We meet our secondary antagonist, Roger, who's running away from the wayward Boysville home because no one wants him, including his parents. It's kind of sad. But why? Why, Jokey? Jokey, why is he running away from the wayward Boysville home? Do you remember?
I do not remember, actually.
It's fine.
I have everything but that.
He didn't make the basketball team.
Is that
the coach
really
says,
what the fuck he runs away for?
Hang on. No, he gets better. And then he threatened to, and I quote, blow up the gymnasium. So
really
nobody likes him. Nobody likes him. Like, Father Clifford be like, and you really thought that the best answer to that was to blow up or threaten to blow up the gymnasium? And he goes, yeah. And then they start talking, and Father Cliff fakes a heart attack to, like, fucking get Roger to stay and listen to him. And this is where I'm like, oh, it's Corey. This is where I realized, oh, shit, that's Corey Matthews from Boy Meets World. Good for him. Get that. I hope you got 3 cents for royalties off of me and Jokey watching this on Tubi. Because goddamn, you're the only one acting in this whole fucking thing.
He takes him, and they talk about it's basically like Clifford tries convincing him that he should stay, and that like things aren't so bad, and maybe you should be a little bit nicer. And then they argue about their IQ for some reason. There's like a little argument there, and then Clifford starts telling actually, Clifford gets asked like what makes them so like the same, whatever, like what is it about you as a kid? The only thing I have here before he goes into the flashback, why does it seem like Clifford jizzes his fucking pants? Because he just goes, oh. Anyway, let's go into talk about. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I didn't.
What was that?
I couldn't tell you. It was not good.
Fuck?
This is where I realized that this movie is going to be extremely frustrating for Maverick to watch. And it is at this point in time that I did look for settings and found that you can, in fact, watch for it at 1.5 speed. Now, did I also skip through a little bit? Sure, because there was nothing going on but fucking Charles Grodin and Martin Short bickering back and forth that weren't.
There is a couple scenes like that in here where that's all it is.
It is just the wildest things are about to happen, and listeners, you're gonna think that we're making up a lot of this, and we're not. This actually happens. This is a script that was wrote and put out
that nobody followed.
This child should have been beaten so severely. We then get Father Cliff is telling young Roger about his childhood. We cut to a Boeing 747 on its way from Chicago to Miami, or Chicago. Chicago to Hawaii via Los Angeles. Thank you. And it is a one-way flight, something Jokey doesn't know about because he had 4 layovers on his flight to Guam, which was essentially what he fucking did. It was great. Yeah. He was also in a puddle jumper, not this. But this is where we're introduced to our characters. Clifford, a young Martin Short in cake-faced makeup. His mother clearly on the precipice of a nervous breaking down. Yeah. And his father, who's 1 aneurysm away from a stroke, which then Clifford makes fun of him for having a stroke and talks out of one side of his mouth like he had a stroke.
Dad. You gotta be careful. Your face is gonna slope.
Little Nicky vibes all over again.
Yeah.
And this is where we are also introduced to what I'm going to assume is Clifford's split personality, Stefan the dinosaur, which is a plastic brontosaurus that he talks to. And yes, go ahead.
The minute I heard that, I was like, oh, it's Sven. Oh, that's neat.
It's Sven!
As this movie goes on, I went, is that actually Sven, though? Because I feel like this would be the influence he would have.
Just pure chaos. Chaos incarnate.
Down. What was that, Sven?
Just
poison them all.
And so the father is like telling Clifford to shut up and basically like, I should have just basically had an abortion. You're a mistake. It's terrible. And then Clifford goes but we're going to Los Angeles, so maybe on our stop over Los Angeles we can go to Dinosaur Land.
World. Which
is the most generic ass amusement park name ever. It is Dinosaur World. God. It's not even good.
No.
And so he's like, well, maybe a very good boy can. Martin Short is so creepy through this entire thing. Maybe a very good boy can convince the captain to have a layover in Los Angeles. That would be, you could all go to Dinosaur Land. And his father's like, no, it's a straight flight. We're not stopping. And Clifford goes like, but why, Papa? Why? And so he's like, well, maybe a good little boy can convince the captain. And the father's like, yes, take him to meet the fucking captain. Get him the fuck away from me.
Every single person on his way to the cabin.
Yeah, he airplanes and goes thud, 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 thud.
He even stops at an old man who's just doing his own thing and just like gives him an extra wallop before he goes. And I'm like, this is the worst fucking kid I think I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god.
And so this is where we enter the cockpit, and this is where I was like, oh, he's just on his knees because his torso is not that. Yes. And they're talking about how, what's everything do and all this, and then we cut to the plane free falling.
It's because he asked to stop at LA to go to Dinosaur Land, and then they're like, well, we can't really stop in LA unless it's an emergency. And you see the twinkle in his eye of like,
it's not a twinkle. It is a deep recess of demon-fired fuel. It is free falling because Stefan told Clifford to turn off the engine.
I was wondering, my captain, if we could land in Los Angeles so I could go to Dinosaur World.
The only way we could land in Los Angeles would be for an emergency.
Whatever you say, my captain.
Geez, it's awful quiet in here.
Where's Clifford?
Shut the engines down.
I'm sorry, I don't know why Stefan did that. Are you out of your tree, sir?
So they're just free falling and have to make an emergency landing at LAX.
Did this movie inspire Problem Child, or was Problem Child just a different idea?
Listen, Problem Child was first because that was in the 80s.
Okay.
And I almost brought that up on our sequels episode last week.
Okay.
Because there's Problem Child 2, which doesn't work out. The issue is with Problem Child, the kid has redeeming qualities and actually trying to do good for him and his adopted father. This child is just chaos.
Yeah.
Terroristic chaos.
So they make their emergency landing at LA, and then it cuts back to old man Clifford, because apparently the kid's trying to walk away, and he just has a lasso for some reason.
He does.
He lassos the child back. Again, any context outside of this movie, that would not be a thing you want to see. It's real weird choices in this movie. Oh, he also goes to eat a mint and then chokes on it, and then it's just like, I'll save that for later. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What is the... Why? Can we just go back to when you're a 10-year-old? Why are we doing this?
We cut to him and his mother and his father. He's basically on the no-fly list now, right? He's banned from the airline. And his father just starts tearing into him about being an absolute menace and the worst. Now he's going to lose all this money because apparently his father is some sort of speaker. It doesn't matter. This is going to be the second to last time we see his father. Yep.
Before we get to a line I have written down, they also introduce you to Martin, and they show you he's a city engineer for LA.
Oh, yeah.
They show he has a fiancée, Sarah, which this is Mary Steenburgen. And I just have the note, she looks almost exactly the same here in 1991 as she does in Step Brothers in 2008. She looks almost no different.
That is the same person, isn't it? Yes. I'm just now realizing this is the second movie in Dinosaur.
You look almost exactly the fucking same.
She has not changed. She's aged so well, but so has Martin Short, so that's fine. I do have this as well. I have he's on the no-fly list, and then it cuts to Uncle Martin, and he's a famous architect, and he works in L.A. His fiancée Sarah runs the daycare in their office building, which is such a wild, so progressive for 1990X.
You can't even get that nowadays.
But no, you can't. You can't. What the fuck? That's a loss ratio no company's willing to fucking do.
Exactly.
And then he has a surprise for her, and then they drive in his really nice old car. I really like it. It is one of those 85 Mercedes essentially, right?
Yes.
Power windows before power windows was cool. And what is the surprise that Uncle Martin has bought him and his fiancée?
See, now, is it a house or a condo?
It is a house.
Okay. I wrote down house, but I'm like, I might be wrong on that.
It's a home built into a fucking cliff. It's built into
fucking cliff.
Into a ravine. It's fucking
and even
wild.
He looks over the fucking railing back there. He's like, I guess there's a bit of a drop. And it's just people walking on a trail like 10 feet down from him. And he's just
so fucking far. Right. It's a great view. And then she starts crying and running away because
she wants kids.
This is the wildest fucking thing. Again, when I say this is the wildest thing that this movie does, I mean in this 10 seconds of this movie that is happening. She says, I can't marry you. You're just like my first husband. You and your stupid bachelor pad, and you don't want kids. And they get in this big fucking fight about how many bedrooms it is. One, baby. He's like, I can't be with you. You don't want kids. He's like, it's called a sofa bed. And she flips out even more. It's like, you don't even like this. And he's like, those are other people's kids. I'll love my kids.
And this is where he's like, you should see me with my nephew.
Right? My nephew, what's his name?
Bastard. I mean, kid.
I want to say Thomas Clifford. It's Clifford. When was the last time you've seen him? He must be at least 10 years old. For fuck's sake. He's a very special boy.
Cut back to the parents losing their fucking minds on Clifford. Like the dad catches on that he stole a Walkman from somebody, and like Clifford starts lying.
Oh, he steals so much shit. It's so bad. It's so bad. He's like, where did you get that? A priest gave it to me.
I have it written down here because as he's doing that, there's a lady next to him who just like, how dare you pick on such a sweet, innocent child? And he goes, I'm dreadfully sorry, Miss Wide Load. What are you packing nowadays? About 2 dozen jelly donuts?
Jelly donuts?
Sweet child. I'm dreadfully sorry, Mrs. Extra Wide Load. What are you packing in now, huh? About 2 dozen jelly donuts a day, huh?
Julian, calm down. Your heart.
Daddy is coming.
It's Christ. So 90's comedy. So 90's comedy is fucking great. Oh my god. But yeah, I said, he's banned from the flight. He stole a Walkman. And he's like, well, doesn't Uncle Martin live in LA? And he's like, yes.
Can you take me to Dinosaur
Uncle
Land?
Martin. And he goes, his father calls him. Like, perfect timing. And it's like, Martin? Yes, it's your brother. And I don't even remember what fucking Clifford's father's name is. I know I haven't kept in touch. I remember that. But, like, I have a huge thing. Clifford gets motion sickness and can't fly to Hawaii. Could you watch him for a week? The amount of gaslighting in this movie from everyone, no one deserves a happy ending. Up to and including everyone.
And Martin takes up the offer because it's just, to him, it's a chance to prove that he likes kids to his fiance. And as I put, Martin has absolutely no idea how much chaos this kid is in just one little package. Like, Jesus Christ.
He goes to pick Clifford up from the airport, and he is pretending to sleep like an angel for the stewardesses. And
it's such a sweet little thing.
And he goes, all right, well, I got to go get my stuff. And his stuff includes a stereo, a big brown dog, a surfboard, a vacuum, and there's something else, and I can't fucking remember. And so we cut to all of this shit in Uncle Martin's car. Then it cuts back to a flight attendant or someone at the gate going like, yeah, we're missing a dog, a surfboard,
everybody's stuff.
Everything.
What happened?
Fucking Clifford stole so much shit for no reason. This doesn't advance the plot.
There's no reason.
And his excuse, Dad makes us pack everything because he's paranoid we're going to get robbed. And he goes, even the dog? Well, I can't go anywhere without my sneakers. Fun fact, in 2 minutes, it's going to be the last time we fucking see this dog for the rest of the movie. It just fucking runs away, apparently.
Yeah, because they get to Sarah's house, the fiance. Clifford runs inside. Martin tries to get the dog out, but Clifford chases the cat, who runs outside. And then the dog chases the cat, and Martin gets run into a fucking fence and just annihilated. Meanwhile, Clifford inside creeps on Sarah in the shower, and I don't know how I feel about this scene.
I have in my note right here, you can't see it. It says, maybe I hate Clifford. Like, I hadn't decided just yet. Like, I remember there being redeeming qualities, and like, he's not that. No, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg yet. We got so much shit that's gonna happen.
Yes. He scares her, then they meet each other, and then he goes home with Clifford. Sarah thinks he's such a wonderful little boy. He's such a good kid. And
It
Martin
is
just
here
has
that
no idea yet.
It is here where I think Uncle Martin also starts to realize that there's something fucking wrong with Clifford. Because one, he doesn't say anything about the dog. Two, he's creeping on Sarah. And then he shames the dinosaur for peeking at him in the shower.
Yep.
And then this is where I also said also he's in love with Miss Sarah Davis.
Oh, so hard.
It's fine. It's just creepy. But we cut to Uncle Martin's house, and Clifford is drinking a big gulp and eating donuts at 2 a.m. while watching naked Africans dance.
Yeah,
and
I
think
understand.
it's just creepy. It's creepy, man.
They try to have like heartfelt kid moment where like he goes to hug him and the donut smashes into his thing and then he puts the donut back in his hand, and I'm like, yeah, that could work, except for everything else in the scene is just kind of weird and creepy. Like, I don't. It's
kind of gross. Kind of gross. It's not gonna get any better. It's kind of gross.
This is where we get our plot point. Because Martin tells Clifford he promises he'll take him to Dinosaur Land tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll get there. I built it. I helped create the T-Rex. Like,
yeah, he helped create Terry, the scary Rex. He's a big, big dinosaur. Don't be scared of his sharp, sharp teeth or his mighty, mighty roar. The score is a banger. I will say, like, the instrumentals and orchestrals, it's fucking great. But if I have to hear scary, the scary Rex, he's a scary dinosaur. Don't be scared. Kids love him, and he like it's fucking no.
And Clifford does tell him that if he were to lie to him right now and not take him to Dinosaur Land, he'd be very mad, and there would be a lot of consequences.
I'd be so upset I wouldn't even know what to do. And this is where I think Martin realizes, like, oh, this kid's fucking crazy, and my brother has lied to me.
So this is where he gets taken to work with Martin for some fucking reason. And instead of leaving him in the daycare, he just drags him along with him, and even brings Sarah along. And I'm like, why don't you just leave him in the fucking daycare?
In the background, Clifford destroys so much shit. Pushes the mail cart, parkours over a couch, rides a lamp like a horse.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. All while they're talking about his boss and the apparent wig and womanizer that he is.
And then the boss comes out, and they're having a talk. And then up walks Clifford, who tells him he has a nice rug. And it is the... Or, sorry, an absolutely... What the fuck?
Best, most perfect wig he's ever seen.
There we go. Mm-hmm. And it just turns into an awkward thing of, he doesn't have a wig. That's not it. You said he did. Like, no, I didn't say he did. No, that's impossible. No. Fun fact, you'll find out later it is. Of course.
It's so creepy. Like, this movie gets so rapey later. It's not even okay.
God, it does. So after this, the boss walks with Martin into where the model is, because he's doing the train system for LA. And then the boss is an asshole and just goes, yeah, so in 2 days I need you to completely redesign this and just figure it out.
Yep.
Also, while this is happening, they show Clifford when he goes to get him after getting the news. Clifford, like, hot wires a thing, and
he's messing with the security system. Like, apparently this kid he's a fucking hacker, too. Like,
he's super tech savvy. I don't understand this.
Apparently, even though it is for plot armor only, because we're going to find out later, apparently he created a floppy disk that fucking explodes.
Yeah. Also, what he had pliers and it was just fucking with, like, the motherboard, and I'm like, this is why I'm like, this 10-year-old, how does he know how to do any of this?
So it is no.
This is where he gives him the bad news.
No, this is where I said the first time. Yep, he's like, we're gonna have to wait on Dinosaur World until a couple. He's like, no, but you promised, whatever. And then he starts to talk about how he needs chocolate. So he pulls into the gas station to get him chocolate.
Which is just
and while he's in there, another van pulls up. He's like, are you guys ready to go to Dinosaur World? The dad says. He's like, yeah. And the kid gets out in a dinosaur costume. And Clifford apparently just has money and pays off this child to take him to Dinosaur. And
Don't know where he got the money.
We jump cut to like Uncle Martin looking for Clifford, finds the kid in Clifford's like school uniform in the bathroom, goes and draws out Clifford, and the mom, because I was like, where's my son? Is like, he's probably counting the money in the bathroom, which he hits him with her purse, and it's like, yeah, obviously. And the kid's like, Mom, I'm over here. And he's literally just sitting there counting dollar bills in a schoolboy uniform. And it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Are you crazy? What are you doing? I'm terribly sorry.
Where's my son?
The last time I saw him, he was counting the money that he was given in the men's room.
You pervert!
Ah! Ah! Oh, my ear! You hit my ear!
Tell me where he is!
Mom, I'm over here!
Oh, Kevin! You're all right! What in the world is...
Yeah, we gotta love the pedophile joke. Gotta love it.
Uh-huh. And then, again, this is where I said, again, he has no redeeming qualities.
He really doesn't. He's just
also,
an asshole.
The mom calls Uncle Martin a pervert, and then her son's name is Kevin, which is, again, before Home Alone came out. So, Kevin, it was just like, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, he gets home. He has to be punished, which is just that he's not gonna get any dinosaur land, anything at all. Like, nope, you've lost privilege to everything now.
Yeah.
Which doesn't go
But
well
that doesn't
at
make
all.
that doesn't make Uncle sense. You're punishing me, even though you broke a little boy's dreams of going to Dinosaur World. I'm just like, this is just so. It's so much because it's so frustrating. Because even the most obnoxious child would understand that sometimes things change, and maybe Uncle Martin didn't do a great job of explaining it to him. But this child is just not taking anything. It is going to make everyone's life a living hell, and he doesn't apologize for it. It gets so out of hand. It gets so out of hand. Watching this movie at work was a bad idea because people kept going like, Mike, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just really frustrated with this fucking adult playing a kid in a movie. They're like, what's happening? Well, his uncle told him he was going to go to Dinosaur World, and he couldn't go to Dinosaur World. And so instead, he gets home and steals the thousands of dollar ring that he has for his fiance that he pulled out of nowhere because he's a fucking kleptomaniac, because he is now going to propose to the uncle's fucking fiance, even though he is 10 years old.
Yeah.
That's what happens next, by the way. He steals the ring. Or maybe that's the first time. I don't know. I don't care. It all runs together. Either way, no redeeming qualities.
The first night he does that.
Yeah.
Because it's right before he goes to bed.
Right.
They have a whole conversation about the ring, and it's like, oh, it's my grandmother. It's like, oh, you mean my great-grandmother? It's like a whole fucking thing. But at this point, he gets sent back. He gets sent to his room. And there's a phone call that comes in.
He's just the worst.
And Clifford
just the worst.
eavesdrops the phone call, learns there's going to be a anniversary dinner for Sarah's parents. And he goes, oh, don't have time to take the boy to Dinosaur World, but you have
Little
time
boy's
for the dinner.
For an anniversary
I don't think
dinner.
So. He fucking taped. First of all, when was he taping Martin? Because
I don't know.
I get he could get the answering machine, but he taped.
He has the Walkman. He has the Walkman, so he has. But it's never brought in. It's never brought out. Also, later on in the movie, he just has shit taped under his the dresser. He'd been there 2 days, Jared. 2 days.
Yes. But this is important that he taped it because he then mixes together the audio of his uncle to do something. You don't quite know what he's doing yet, but he's mixing together his words and his answering machine.
Yep.
And we go to the dinner, and I just have a bunch of little notes of the things that happen here.
Yeah. Go ahead. So this is where I blacked out because I was so angry. So
That's fair.
It's gonna be you talking. I came back in at screaming it was closed. The house party.
Shit.
I watched it, but there's
lot.
I don't think I missed anything. I just didn't take notes because I was just like, I did. There's an Amtrak from San Francisco and a house party. He's there. Oh, it's the confession to the police. It's after that thing where he's like, no, you're gonna write a confession to the police, so it's just after the party. But then again, it was intermittent when I passed out because I was just like, I don't know what's happening. There's plot.
Party.
There's no plot. Yes, you need to talk to me about the party, Jokey. Please talk to me about the party.
Sarah's parents apparently are just fucking billionaires, which is a whole nother can of worms.
It's wild that she is a daycare and or a preschool teacher, and her parents are fucking loaded, crazy loaded.
They're very loaded.
Just dumb.
So yeah, we meet Sarah's dad and mom. We find that the dad hates Martin because, of course, you got to have that classic fucking trope in there. Why not?
It's not even a good trope in this
It's not.
fucking
It doesn't
movie.
even fit for this movie.
Such a bad trope in this movie.
Sarah goes off to get a Bloody Mary, which then Clifford swaps the Bloody Mary mix out for just full-on Tabasco, and then forces Martin to give a speech. To which he can't make the speech because he's full of fucking Tabasco now.
It's so dumb.
So Martin drags Clifford into the kitchen and forces everyone out, which it's not your house. I don't think that's how that would work at all.
Correct.
But it does here. And he proceeds to try to beat him with a baguette, which this is what Nick Cage quoted to Martin Short, is that Sarah walks in and he goes, instead of trying to beat him with it, he just takes Clifford's bucket hand and he goes, now see that? That's the ball. You keep your eye on the ball. And he proceeds to just beat the living hell out of it.
And everyone was staring and saying, what a goof. And then you ran over to the pipe.
See, when you are looking at the baseball, look at it. Hit it. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on the ball.
They sit down to a dinner. Clifford trades out his lip balm for lipstick, which causes a whole scene for him. And then as Martin washes off, he gets arrested for a fucking bomb threat. And everybody's like, what? They're like, yeah, we don't think we made a mistake. He called us. And this is when we get the whole thing of Clifford fucking called and used the mixed audio to say that he had planted a bomb.
You wanted to get caught. You're the one who called us.
What?
Hi, this is Martin Daniels. I'm not home right now, but I've got a bomb under City Hall. Talk to you later.
Oh, well, no, this is part of my answering machine message. This is a prank. This is a joke. You don't have to believe me. Call my home.
Here. Speaker's on.
Hi, this is Clifford. I can't tell you where my Uncle Martin is right now, but I'll give you a hint. Kaboom!
Somehow Martin is able to leave. I have no idea how this works.
I blacked out, so you're gonna have to talk to me through it.
He gets interrogated. But then he shows back up at the house the next morning, and Clifford and Sarah are talking. Also, Clifford just eats whatever the fuck he wants. She's like, "Oh, I see you found yourself some food." It's like shredded wheats, a box of sugar, a candy bar, a jar of peanut butter, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
The first time we see this, he like just ate like a huge bowl of fucking ice cream at Sarah's house at the very beginning. It's just fucking
He took
wild.
like one bite.
Yeah, it's just it didn't need to happen. That's the issue.
Martin plays it off as that it was a prank by somebody he works with. And as soon as Sarah leaves, Martin gets into a whole thing with Clifford here about he's gonna write the confession. He's gonna tell Sarah that he did all the stuff at the party.
Oh my god! Yep.
We're gonna agree to that. You do that.
Yep.
I'll take you. I'll agree to what I wanted to do. I'll take you to Dinosaur World, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. During this time, Sarah's also like, I'm also gonna be in San Francisco on a work trip because apparently preschool teachers go on work trips with the boss, and after they just called, it's fine. But like, Clifford does write a note, right? Clifford does write a note, but
Martin
like,
goes to make lunch and finds a note.
Fucking it's essentially like, I'm running away, and then it's a picture of him on a milk carton. It's like a missing child, and he's like, I'm running away to San Francisco to be with Miss Sarah because she loves me the most, and
he makes Martin think he's going to San Fran to go with Sarah. So Martin goes to the fucking train station.
Yep.
Clifford tricks him to getting on a train, and then we also get Clifford doing musical for a second. He just starts singing about San Francisco while he skips through the train station, and everybody watches him like they're in amazement that he's such a wonderful kid. I don't understand.
Weird. It's so weird.
Martin gets sent to fucking San Fran, and then this is where Clifford holds a giant house party, basically telling people, if you hold the party, I'll let you do it if you'll take me to Dinosaur World.
Yep.
So
Uncle Martin calls. Yeah, Uncle Martin gets all the way to San Francisco. He's like on buses and trains, asking like, has anyone seen this child? He calls the house thinking, well, maybe he's just there and he pulled a prank on me and I'll kill him, but it's fine. And some random dude is like, yeah, we know him. He's up here and he's just dancing and vibing. He's like, he said we could borrow his house if we took him to Dinosaur World tomorrow.
Yep.
Just.
So at this point, Martin should just go home. But he doesn't, because we also got to make him a terrible fiance, and he just
we got to make him the worst person in the world.
Sarah.
Yep. Well, she does know he's staying at the suite, and so like he did say, like, if you're in San Francisco or whatever, come find me in the suite, and then just shit goes so awry. Shit goes so bad so quickly.
He tries to not go to the hotel there, and he's like, you know what? Never mind. Just take me to the airport. I just want to go home.
Yep.
Doesn't matter because he drives across apparently the one diner in the city.
The one fancy restaurant in the city where
he finds Sarah at dinner with the boss and gets a necklace, and Martin gets all jealous and causes a scene, and Sarah just like, oh, so this is all bullshit. You don't actually care about that kid, because then Martin proceeds to compare Clifford to Hitler.
And then accidentally calls him Hitler. I mean Clifford. It's so he's not wrong is the issue. But he is wrong.
So at this point, Sarah looks at him and she goes, I can spot a phony from a mile away. You're no different.
I fucking love this is the best part. Oh my, it's the best part of the movie.
Walk up and they're
fucking
like,
two fucking drag queens.
Have you seen a dog with a gray collar around here? Oh no, right down that way, ma'am. And he just, you get Martin go.
Yeah, it's so great. It is the best line of the whole fucking movie. I can spot a phony anywhere. Have you seen a dog with a gray collar around here, ma'am? Yo, just right down that way, ma'am. Oh, thank you.
Well, let me tell you something. You're a phony. Believe me, I can spot a phony a mile away.
Excuse me, honey. Have you seen a gray collie dog around here?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
It's so fucking good. It's the only part. I laughed out loud at that part. Like a good haha. Like, haha, it's good. It's a good joke.
It almost feels out of place in this movie, I'll be completely honest, with everything else that happened.
Wild. Just wild.
So they have their argument. Martin goes home. We also see that this is where it gets way too uncomfortable as the boss tries to have his way with Sarah in the limo.
In the limo.
Repeatedly.
Now, at dinner, the boss did give her a necklace from the company, and Uncle Martin, and she does tell Martin, like, I didn't plan on actually fucking keeping it, so I don't know why you're being like this. Like, obviously, I wasn't going to keep the stupid necklace, but he tries 3 times. It even says like, "Oh, you're coyish
the high school virgin.
So it
really
won't work on me." And then she rips off his wig and throws it out the window. And she's like, rips it off. He's like, "It is a wig." He's like, "Give that back."
When you see him later, he's got one with a ponytail to just overcompensate.
It's amazing. He's got a fucking ponytail in it. It's so dumb. But Uncle Martin gets back to his house. And he opens the door, and he goes, and it's just fucking Clifford on the floor, clearly tied up like some BDSM bullshit.
Yes.
Like, Uncle Martin, they did terrible things to me, and then a group of bikers came and tied me up, and they told me what they were going to do on their bikes, and some of them were fun, but some of them were scary, and I'm like, oh my god, this is I don't know if the script was written, but holy shit, this is so bad.
So this is where Martin just fucking loses his mind, and he boards him inside the room and just boards up the house.
Martin's there like laying on the ground tied up, and Uncle Martin just fucking closes the door and boards up the entire house. He now has 20 hours to get this presentation done. Clifford unties himself.
Sarah tries to call to apologize to Martin.
Yep.
But Clifford answers because Martin's busy with his work. And Clifford tells her that he's lost his mind, he's scaring her right now. And then as they hang up, he looks to the camera and goes, "Sometimes I scare myself."
Yes.
The fuck? He also reties himself up.
He does. Worse. He reties himself up worse. And fucking Sarah walks in on him and is like, oh my, or they unboard the door and it's like, he's a little monster. Yeah. He's a little demon child. Like,
he's an
what the fuck?
Machine.
And so
don't understand.
This all while Uncle Martin is asleep, right? Sarah takes him back to her house, takes Clifford back to her house. Yeah, Uncle Martin wakes up, realizes that he's gone. I don't know if there was a message from Sarah saying that he was taking him, but he realizes he's got to get the presentation.
She wakes him up because she has to rip all the boards off the door.
Oh yeah,
which wakes Martin up, and then they get into the argument.
Yeah,
and then it's just Clifford giving him the most evil look ever because he knows he's got Sarah on his side now.
Yep, and his presentation is missing. Obviously, Clifford took it. But he hid it apparently.
This is where it's duct taped in the dresser, and it's like, why is it taped in the dresser? Why?
Underneath. It doesn't matter. Also, when did he reprogram it? When did he
any reprogram
of this happen?
for what's about to happen?
Who the fuck knows?
When did he learn to do this?
So, Uncle Martin looks like worn over dog shit during this presentation. He starts his presentation, and the model fucking explodes.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just want to say that.
Look out!
Congratulations, Clifford. Brilliant.
It explodes, and the defeat on Uncle Martin's face is so, it's pure, it's beautiful. And the next thing you see is him just shift. And then all of a sudden, Clifford is just sitting on the... Clifford is just on the bed, and the next thing you see is Uncle Martin's hand wrap around his face, and the next thing you know, he's in a straitjacket in the car. It's so fucking wild.
He takes.
They even make a. Yep.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say we're going to Dinosaur World, and the entire time is back and forth. To be like, how long do you think you'll get for kidnapping a child? Life. Hopefully. Probably. And then they roll up and they're like, hey, it's Dinosaur World, and it's the security guard
here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dinosaur World, the way that they show it initially, before we even get to this point.
Yep.
It looks like Jurassic Park San Diego.
Yes, it does. It 100%. It 100% looks like the fucking second amusement park in San Diego.
It even has like the little pyramid, the gate,
volcano. Yes, really shows some light on the T-Rex, and it opens, and it is just like it is clearly the Steven Spielberg concept of what he was going to do for Jurassic Land or whatever the fuck the name is of the second movie. Like, it's so fucking wild.
So Clifford gets his dream at this point, and Martin shoves him onto the roller coaster for the Larry the T-Rex. Or sorry, Larry the Scary T-Rex.
Larry the Scary Rex. He's a big dinosaur. Don't be scared of his sharp teeth or his mighty roar. Kids love him and he loves kids.
He makes him go through the ride, and then... Which I guess a little interesting, but also the way this ride works is not how a ride like this would ever work. I don't understand this ride, because there's a point that the roller coaster cart goes sideways and like spins around, and I'm like, it's on a track though. What do you mean?
Larry has been feeling rather grumpy. You better run. Use your laser to defeat Larry. How is this? How is this the ride? If we're not supposed to be afraid of his sharp teeth or his mighty roar, why are we shooting lasers to kill him?
Use your laser. It's the only chance of surviving.
Lady Luck, you owe me.
He's supposed to love kids, and kids is supposed to love him.
Nope. He's just a man-eating dinosaur.
The next great line is, it's not scary at all. He's like, oh, you want to go? Maybe a little bit faster? And he goes, sure, he does. And then on the way out, fucking Clifford goes, do you think that Miss Sarah and her boss will be great and happy, and they'll name their first child Martin?
By the way, how many years do you think you'll get for kidnapping me, Uncle Ten Most Wanted?
Life. Let's go a little faster, shall we?
Yes!
Was that scary?
Not at all. A thought occurred to me. Do you think that Miss Sarah and Mr. Ellis perhaps would name their first child Martin?
That is so cute. You know, Clifford, I really shouldn't put this in hyperdrive, but I just can't seem to help myself. Oh, well.
It's so fucking good. I couldn't.
Martin overloads the ride in his blind rage.
He puts that shit into hyperdrive. He doesn't think his hands can stop. Oh no, it's going to hyperdrive.
This ending.
Oh, we forgot. We need to talk real quick. We need to talk about the second best character in the entire fucking movie, and that's Terry the Pterodactyl. I loved Terry the Pterodactyl. He gets 2 lines,
Fair.
and it's so good. It reminds me of the one stupid bird in the Flintstones. That's what it reminded me of.
I had the same thought. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice. So
I think it's the same voice. Yes, that's exactly why I thought that.
Yeah, so he does hyperdrive, whatever, with this whole thing. The ride's going too fast. None of the things can
Far
keep
too
up.
fast. No. The Terry
track
crashes
breaks.
into Larry.
Yeah. The 2 animatronics clash. They start breaking, which I do have the note that the T-Rex animatronic looks even more terrifying when all the rubber comes off of it.
It's so fucking scary, man. Like, it's a little bit scary. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. So the roller coaster breaks, and Clifford's hanging on, and we get Martin debating if he wants to save him. Like, do I save the kid or do I just let him die? So, I don't know.
He goes, the best part is it's I'm following Uncle Martin, and fucking the guy goes, I'm thinking it over. Before he runs it, it's like he's really debating it. Like, he has to say that shit out loud. It's so fucking good. He goes, I'm sorry for the destructive things that I do.
Yeah, so Martin saves him, and then Clifford tries to do like a hug and an apology, and Martin's just like, yeah, no, I fucking hate you. Goes, like, I don't know what you thought was going to happen here.
You think you're so clever, you destroy everything, and you're going to end up alone. It is such a hard truth, but God, is it it is what someone needed to tell this fucking child. And this is where we get where he wrote, we come back, he wrote, because they're talking while
Old Man
looking.
Cliff, it goes back to Old Man Cliff.
Fuck it.
And it reveals, talking with the kid he was talking to, the kid's like, so what did you do? And I wrote 287 letters of apology. And they all got sent back to me until one day.
Unopened. They all returned unopened, which is fucking great.
Did your uncle ever forgive you?
I begged him to. I sent him over 287 letters of apology. All of them returned unopened.
And so one day, randomly, and I assume it was Sarah's doing, that Martin and Sarah got married, and they asked Clifford to be the ring bearer.
No, Sarah called and asked him to be the ring bearer. And he's the ring bearer, and Sarah reaches down and kisses him on the cheek, and then he does like he's expecting Uncle Martin to, and I was like, oh my God, it's so wrong.
And Old Man Cliff does tell the boy, he's like, yeah, after what he told me, I realized that I wanted people to like me, and I had to change my ways.
Yep.
So then the kid goes, you know what? I think I'm going to start writing the apology letters. I need to people like me. I can't have people hate me like they did you. And Cliff starts walking away, and he pulls out the fucking dinosaur Stefan, and he goes, we've done it again, buddy. Like, what? Done what again? Do you just do this on a regular basis?
Yeah, how many times have you told the story? And also, I've told Sven this. Sven recently had me read Trust of the Emerald Sea, and that story has a very unreliable narrator until the very end, because the narrator is a cursed person that can only speak in off sentences. And so I do love an unreliable narrator, but is Clifford just still bullshitting people? Did any of this actually happen? Jared, I don't know. This might just be a fever dream. Also,
I don't know.
Also, I need to know, is Father Clifford excuse me, is he truly a father, or is this a mental ward? Is that what this is? Is he just fucking crazy? There's no answer.
Honestly
there's
believe
no moral.
That's all it is.
Nothing.
Is that
it's
he's
so bad.
just crazy?
Yeah, I said forgiveness, and he still has the fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. And then that's the end of the movie, as he leaves the Ville, and that's it. That's it. That is the whole movie. Was there a lesson in there? I couldn't fucking tell you. I don't really know.
The answer, I guess the lesson is like,
don't be an asshole.
Give up. Just give up. Honestly, follow Uncle Martin. Just fucking give up. Stop caring. Stop caring. Let the child get eaten by the T-Rex, which is a lesson that many movies should follow. Is just let the kid die. Let him get eaten by the T-Rex. It's one of those things like sometimes you know how it's like when you're being chased by a bear. You don't got to be the fastest runner. You just got to be faster than the slowest runner. That's what this is. Like that's what this is. Let the child fall. Like
so.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, man.
Is this why you have such a hate for children, or was there some other movie that did something?
The funny thing is, I was going to say that I don't hate all children, just other people's kids. And god damn it, if that's not what Uncle Martin said in this fucking movie, and it might be what influenced me just a little bit. Like, it may have played on my psyche more than I thought. Because I say that shit all the time.
Yeah, you do.
I know. It's not all kids, it's other people's kids.
There's another movie that Maverick has picked out from his childhood that I don't even know if I want to know what that movie did to you. Because
which one's that? I've sent you a couple. Which one's that? It's been a couple.
For Osmosis Jones, we're gonna be covering that, and like I can't imagine what impact that had on you, for the love of God.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, but I will save it for the next record.
That's fair.
I don't do drugs, but I did medicate pretty heavily in college. So we're going to go ahead. We'll talk about that one. We'll talk about that one next week when we talk about Osmosis Jones. And then I think I got one more that I think would be fun, but I'll tell you that one offline tomorrow when I find if it's on any streaming services. Because, again, not an ad, but if you don't have Tubi, man, you're missing everything.
There's so much out
Tubi
there.
has everything.
That's the thing is like on my Xbox, I've always had Tubi and even Freevee, which is only because they don't cost me anything and they get things that are on other places. It's like you just kind of watch it for. You don't have to pay a subscription. They have a ton of shit on them.
Fucking like,
especially
like
Freevee because it's attached to Amazon. So if it's on Amazon, it's likely on Freevee as well, and you can watch it for fucking free.
It's like it's got Reboot, Beast Wars, all the Sentai, VR Troopers, Suburban Commando, the Jackie Chan adventures that you can't find fucking anywhere else, Death to Smoochie, Tenacious D, like it's got Norbit. I can't wait to watch Norbit with you. That'll be a great one.
I was so tempted to put Norbit in, and I was like,
I was waiting for it
to do Norbit.
I fucking do. I do Norbit in a heartbeat. I fucking love Norbit so fucking much. Eddie Murphy playing a Chinese old man, absolutely. Sign me up. It's better than the fucking Nutty Professor, man, when he's playing all the clumps.
Well, that was
Clifford.
That was a movie.
That was Clifford. That was not a movie. That was 90 minutes of my life. Thank God I was at work and didn't have to pay attention.
I don't know who in the 90s came up with this idea, but they should feel ashamed because what the fuck? You couldn't. Here's my thing. You couldn't get a fucking child actor to just play 10-year-old. You had one in the very beginning. You couldn't get one to be Clifford 10 years old. You had to have Martin Short on his fucking knees.
There's concepts of a movie there. It just has no resolution. Like if he's being an absolute menace, really and no one really finds out about it, but eventually he learns his lesson. But he doesn't actually learn his lesson, and he never actually got forgiveness. Like there's nothing.
Nobody fucking Martin still hated him at the end. You could see it on his face. Absolutely,
he didn't want him to be there. And here's the thing: we don't know if he's still being a hellraiser to his parents.
Yeah, we
like
have no idea.
He got sent. Apparently, he had to get sent to a fucking private Catholic school, and then became a father.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
It was rough. That was rough. That was rough.
you know, you could always follow us if you want to, if you'd like to and appreciate it, at Oddcast Media, or even email us, oddcastmedia@gmail.com. We even have a TikTok, at What An Oddcast. You go over there, you catch clips, you can hear about Mike and his pencil water fiasco.
Tell me what movie you want us to watch for this miniseries, because Jokey Has Bad Taste has a couple, right? He has ones he does with Paul where it's mainly horror, and then he has like bonuses with me and on Refney where we watch not horror but still bad movies, unless you watch Little Nicky, in which case it's the best movie that's ever been made. Apparently,
literally, the title of that one is this Adam Sandler's best movie?
Fucking amazing. Tell us what movies from the 90s you want us to watch, as long as they're free on streaming services. Like, I'll watch basically anything.
Give me some suggestions.
Give us recommendations.
I have my ways. I will figure it out.
Yep.
But as always, stay on, stay happy. I'm not going to give you the rules because this wasn't a horror movie, so there's not really any rules you have to follow. Other than just don't trust the fucking evil kid. If there's a kid doing shit evil, just abandon it.
Punch him.
Abandon him.
Let him fall into the T-Rex mouth.
Let him fall.
Because here's the thing.
Let him get
the last 5 minutes of this movie could technically be a horror movie. Because that's really
such
it.
A hard turn.
Fucking dark turn, man. I thought fucking Uncle Martin's gonna murder this bitch.
I did too.
Get stabbed in the sleep. Fucking, I thought The Exorcist and like the head spinning around. It's just it's so horror adjacent. That's the issue. It's so horror adjacent. Like at any point in time, this could turn into a horror movie. At any point, it could go so grimdark.
Also for this one's gonna be coming out after the other one, but just in case there was a delay, I apologize for everyone. Our Thanksgiving episode kind of fucked up when we recorded it. We don't really know what happened on it. So we're going to be re-recording that one. Hopefully I get it out in time. But this one will come out before it. So that's why this is coming out the week before Thanksgiving, and then like the weekend after you're getting a Thanksgiving movie. It's just there was a fuck up in a thing. Regardless, everyone, I hope you're enjoying your holidays. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. Stay happy, stay odd. See you on the next one.
See you guys.
I can't believe you watched this movie that much.
It was unstable. I almost asked if you wanted to do Thanksgiving for a holiday episode because it's on fucking Tubi.